All right, me hearties, it's time to set sail for the Grand Line, join the Straw Hats, and find the One Piece.
Fans of the One Piece manga and anime will be familiar with the story, but for those not so versed, One Piece follows the tales of Monkey D. Luffy and his crew, the Straw Hats, on his quest to become king of the pirates and find the fabled treasure, the One Piece.
And Luffy is no ordinary boy. After eating a magical fruit known as the Gum Gum, he gains the property of rubber, giving him a very handy superpower: to be rubbery.
Yar, affirmative. And One Piece is seriously popular, holding the record for the highest-selling manga series of all time, while the ongoing anime based on it has spawned over 500 episodes and 11 movies.
Yeah, so no doubt there's quite a few of you spawnlings really excited about this game, and it's actually based on the long-running Dynasty Warrior series, which are games where you basically fight your way through huge waves of enemies.
Yar, affirmative.
Darren, are you going to say yar affirmative every single time? Because Baron von Squawkington says it's getting really annoying.
Yar, affirmative. And Baron von Squawkington should go to the crow's nest. I think that's where he belongs. Anyway, I found the combat system was quite easy to use, but deep enough to remain interesting. It consists of light and heavy attacks that can be used to pull off an impressive variety of combo attacks. You also have a powerful special attack which you can unleash after you've filled up a stamina meter by defeating enemies. There's also a range of unique actions you can choose from, such as inflating Luffy to deflect missiles.
As you play through the main log or main story, you'll take Luffy through the major events of the series, meeting up with friends and taking down some villains along the way. I thought the combat was quite fun and impressive to watch, but there is a lot of it and it does get a bit repetitive.
There's also a fair few platforming sections where you'll need to lock onto bits of the environment and leap around and find ways to open up bridges and barriers so that you can progress. They're a decent way to break up the action, but they aren't particularly creative.
There's also a handful of quick time events thrown in for good measure, and sometimes they can be a little bit frustrating and annoying, but here I actually think they led to some exciting moments.
You'll also be collecting coins throughout your adventure, which are basically tokens that can be used to boost your stamina, attack, and defensive attributes. I thought these added a nice extra level of customization and progression.
Outside of the main quest, you can also play as other characters from the show, with some of their stories being new to the game. You can also team up with friends or strangers online and play through the game co-op, which is always fun. There's quite a lot to do in this game.
Yeah, and it just looks great, doesn't it? They've done a really good job of capturing the look of the show and animating how Luffy fights. It's just bright and vibrant with lots of little manga and anime touches thrown in.
I did find the camera a bit difficult to wrangle. You can focus in on one big enemy, but when you're surrounded by lots of enemies, you tend to just blindly punch towards the camera hoping there's something to hit.
Yeah, the camera isn't perfect, but I didn't find it that much of a problem, to be honest. I mean, you can just reset it with the touch of a button, and as you say, you can pretty much just assume that there's going to be someone behind you all the time anyway.
We should point out that the game is actually in Japanese, but there are English subtitles, so that does mean a fair bit of reading.
Well, Barjo, many connoisseurs of anime prefer to listen to the original Japanese audio with subtitles. It provides a much more authentic experience. Well, I never!
Nice one, Squawkington. But anyway, guys, we should wrap this up.
Well, to be honest, the story went way over my head, but I can see this is for the fans, so I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10.
Well, I had a great time with Luffy and the Straw Hats battling our way across the high seas. I'm giving it 7.5.